I want to do a quick review of the carbon that I used on the G80. I know a lot of people are looking for a really good carbon. I opted not to get the M carbon package from BMW. It was, in my opinion, way too expensive. So I just did aftermarket carbon. And the aftermarket carbon I went with turned out amazing. Look at that. Perfect fit. The weave is great. I did get that PPF because to replace that you have to pull the whole bumper off, and I thought, you know, while they were putting the heat exchanger in, I was like, you might as well go ahead, put those vents in. And then I went and got the PPF on that and on the mirror caps. Look at that. Perfect weave, finish, everything. Same with this. And it's the 2x2 weave, I believe, for everything, because the roof is 1x1. So the mirror caps, the side vents, and the front vents are all made by carbonhaus. And let me tell you, it saved a ton of money. No M tax with this. I want to say, I think these were 500. Those were 350, I want to say. And then the side vents were 250. And everything is carbonhaus except for the spoiler. This is made by Autotecknic. And again, 2x2 weave. I have a video of that being installed. Like I said, everything was super easy to install. I'll show you the toolkit that I used for the caps and the side vent. I saw this recommended on a YouTube video that someone was doing. That's the brand. I think it was $19.99 on Amazon. And it literally has everything that you could ever want. This is the one that I used most of the time. The video that I used when I was doing the mirror caps was What's Your Forte? The only thing I did different than him is I used a bigger, or wider I should say, to apply pressure, and he used one that was a lot smaller. Ended up breaking the mirror. So I think if you have more surface area, it's, you know, the tension's spread out, so it's a lot easier to do. But that was super easy to use. Same thing with this, you know, just get in there, work your way around it, pops right out. There's videos to do that. And in order to get that off, I used a heat gun that I had. Just heated it up a little bit, it came right out. Just 3M tape here and behind here. Put it on there. This was real easy to use. I will say the hardest thing is behind here. Actually, I'm gonna get the old mirror cap. So the hardest thing when you're putting the carbon on, you see that little tiny ridge right there? Kind of works its way around. Is getting that all started and kind of pushing it in. You just have a couple clips. 2 here, 1 there. You got the stuff over here and this over there. But once you kind of get these clips lined up and you're pushing it in, it's getting that whole entire piece. You can see it's grooved, getting that in. Other than that, it was actually pretty damn easy. It looks good, you know? I mean, I do have to clean the car up. Man, look how filthy that is. Thank you, upstate New York roads in the winter. But yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, an hour? Even less on these. You know, just pop them out, heat that up, transfer it over. 3M tape, just push it back in. It's easy as that. So if you're looking for carbon for your G80 or any other BMW, X3M, whatever, M2, I really recommend the carbonhaus. Like I said, I mean, they look so good. The fit, the finish, everything lined up the way it was supposed to. Good carbon without the M tax. I hear so many horror stories about people spending, you know, $750, $1,000 on a piece of carbon, and it looks terrible, the weave's terrible. I highly recommend those two companies. If you look around, sometimes they'll have a 10 to 15% off sale too. So, you know, depending on how much carbon you get at a time, it can save you 50, 100, 150 bucks. So there you have it, guys. Carbon without the M tax.